Have you ever heard of the Isle of Man? It's said that one day an angry giant tried to lob a big piece of earth at Benidorm and missed terribly. Legends say this is how the Isle of Man was created. But this is all irrelevant because the giant's dead and the island's a derelict wasteland of 1970s architecture. I'll show you my future visions. My reimagined urban area. Cyberpunk Kirk Michael. So, Kirk Michael consists of a main road, a campsite with a beach, 7 shops and some houses, and some more houses. This isn't good enough, we must gentrify the area. I've done some research and found some urban issues I'm going to solve and apply to Kirk Michael. My first problem on the agenda is energy. It's too expensive for my liking, it's not always renewable, and some of our sources are just harmful to the environment. My next issue is transportation. This has a few categories, so I'll begin with traffic, which is unbearable as is, but then gets worse during roadwork and rush hour. Fuel's expensive, and before you say electric cars, just know we're not fussed around with dead batteries and exploding cars, and either way I have better plans. Terminal illness and injuries aren't exactly ideal. If you lose something vital, that's your quality of life tampered with. My last issue is accommodation. It's expensive, and depending on where you go, outrageous what you're paying for what you get. Bills are too much, and we just don't have enough accommodation as is, especially considering the government want more people on island. So you may be wondering, what are my solutions for these challenges? It's Cyberpunk. This will fix everything. And then, Kirk Michael will be truly gentrified. You may be wondering how this is so. Energy. Because this is Cyberpunk, we've made a brand new energy source called Enlighten. It's completely affordable, sustainable, renewable, non-harmful energy source used for most necessities in this futuristic world. I found the perfect place for this massive tower, which will be a hot spot for Kirk Michael's power. You may be wondering how this energy is sourced. Well, if you have to ask, you'll never know. As for transportation, I have 2 solutions. The first one being teleporters, as you can go A to B near instantaneously. This also goes for food. You can have food teleported right to your house as soon as it's prepared. And my second solution is flying cars. This cuts down on road traffic as most cars will be likely flying in the air. These cars will also use new Enlighten energy to power them. My next solution is cyberware. Why live with a missing limb when you can go get a new cybernetic arm with many bonus features, making it better than your boring old organic arm? With cyberware, the possibilities are near endless. So we're replacing that pharmacy with Manfred's Mods. It still sells all the same things the pharmacy once did, along with new bodily replacements and upgrades. The cyberware shop will also have an upstairs section for cyberware surgeries to take place. Now that I've given you an idea of what my visions are, I will now show you a mock-up I've made in Blender to give you a better picture of what this reimagined area would look like. Welcome to K. Michael Megaplexes. Here we have the most futuristic and affordable apartment packages, which will give you your new necessities like teleporters and car parking spaces. You may think to yourself that car park spaces are given in an apartment, but we're using the vast airspace which hasn't been tapped into its full potential until now for flying car parking. Our Megaplex can fit 15,910 residents at max capacity, which is 10 times Kirk Michael's population as of 2019. If you want premium yet affordable accommodation, K. Michael Megaplex is the home for you. Oh look, it's one of our new flying cars. This amazing piece of peak technology has all the capabilities of a car, but also comes with the ability to hover and fly. These bad boys can avoid any road traffic if you wish to. These cars are completely green as they consume Enlighten. I wonder where this car's off to. It appears we've been led to the Enlighten energy tower. This big structure generates all of the power needed to run this new gentrified Kirk Michael, along with sourcing purchasable Enlighten pods to fuel the new age of transportation.
This energy is ever so efficient and versatile, as it's used by pretty much everything in this new world. Welcome to the final destination of the tour. This is Manfred's Mods. This establishment has replaced the Kirk Michael pharmacy. Manfred's Mods provides all the old services the pharmacy once offered, along with the sale of cyberware, the odd flying car horn tuning service, and cyberware surgeries. We have the most trained people who conduct the procedure. Whether you've fallen ill, became critically injured, or you just want an improved body, this is the place to come to. Now I have showed you my visions, I'm sure you can all agree that my ideas are truly the embodiment of gentrification. And if you think otherwise, you can fuck